Okay, for number 6 here, we're going to decide whether or not this given equation is a one-to-one function. If we were trying to determine whether or not it was a function, we would want to know whether x values were monogamous, meaning faithful, I guess you could say, to every y value. That would be determining whether or not we have a function. But we're already able to assume that here. It says decide whether the function. So I don't actually have to do a test to tell if this is a function. I can assume it because of the way the problem is worded. However, I can picture this equation as a graph. It is a transformation of the parent function x squared, which is a parabola facing up at the origin. And there's been the transformations that are applied here from the original would be to stretch it vertically and shift it left 3 units and right, or I meant to say and down 7 units. So I'm going to stretch vertically by 2. I'm going to shift 3 to the left and shift, or translate is another word for shift, down 7. So the new version will be somewhere down here. But all of that doesn't really matter very much. I just think it's good for you to be able to picture it. But the only thing that really I need to know for right now is that it is this shape and that it is facing up. The rest is irrelevant here because what I'm interested in is whether or not this is one-to-one function. And one-to-one functions are monogamous in both directions, so that each x value is only with one y value, and each y value is also with only one x value. Now we know it's a function, which means it passed the vertical line test, and each x value is paired with only one vertical location. But I need to know if it's one-to-one, which means it has to pass the horizontal line test. And it does not pass. It fails the horizontal line test, right? So the fact that it passed the vertical line test makes it a function, but the fact that it fails the horizontal line test means that you don't have a one-to-one function. And so this function is not one-to-one and therefore is not invertible.